Hello everyone, this is Shinigami Rank C, playing, or Let's Play, number 2. Second episode, um, well, thanks to my 14 viewers or so. Wow, that was a fast round. Um, so, um, well, thanks. If anybody who's watching this and actually cares about it, if you're wondering why I haven't updated, there are two things, or a bunch of things actually. One, is that my computer is really crappy and it wasn't working with what I used to record this, called wegame. For some reason, every time I would pause a video, it would delete it, and then my screen broke, which meant that well, obviously I couldn't see anything to record with, which is not good when you're trying to record videos, I guess, obviously. So, those are major two reasons. Right now I'm going to kind of tell everyone, or tell everybody about other people. There are two other people who I want to comment about. One is, wow, one is, Babe Ruth 20101. He's a friend, and he also does Let's Plays, so you should check him out. And the second is Blooper Productions, who mainly does comedies, but we're trying to get him to also do Let's Plays, and we're gonna every now and then do these joint videos of kind of like the Triforce of gaming instead of power or whatever. So look for those. Sorry about the delay, and if this thing crashes one more time when I try and make a video, I'm gonna be really pissed as that Hezzy, who I just stole his med pack. He's angry, I'm guessing. You're dead. Oh, yes, goals. My goal for today is going to be prevent snipers from sniping, also known as kill 5 snipers. I don't get how you team kill in a game where there's no friendly fire. Yeah, so let's find some snipers, shall we? I think all 3 kills were snipers, because everything else was gonna kill me. Heavy, don't bother me, Heavy. I know at least 2 were, so let's help my team by killing snipers. Obviously, you're not seeing me fail as much. It's always worthwhile to go after scouts for some reason. Luger you! Kill stealer. Okay, so let's talk about stuff. About recording videos, whoever may be watching, well, it's pretty fun, but don't use wegame in my opinion. It's just kind of crappy, but I don't know anything else. I'm not sure which games to do Let's Plays of, actually. So, maybe I'll do Half-Life 2 or Portal or something. Really not sure. Crap. Well, this might be a short episode. Oh, that's, my 3rd sniper kill, or 4th maybe. So, it's kind of boring, my videos. I'm trying to think. It works a whole lot better with, single player, because you always have something to do instead of multiplayer when sometimes you're just wandering around. Where'd you go? Maybe I'll do a Let's Play of Co-op. Got it. For those of you who don't know, Co-op is a hilariously stupid game. So, let's keep playing. So, I'm gonna make my Let's Plays and kind of how-tos on play this game. Okay, 1, because it's my favorite class, and I always play it pretty much. Some tips for Scout. Most of the weapon changes for Scout depends on 2 things. A, your sort of type of fighting. Like mine, if I can get a hit, it's probably gonna hate him. So if you're gonna shoot with this, if you're gonna play a Scout, there are 2 things you should know about the primary. Force of Nature, shortstop, and the just default scattergun. I'd probably actually do better with the scattergun because it's more forgiving, and because you're moving so fast as Scout, it's really, really difficult to aim. So you wanna. One thing I find, if you can strafe instead of moving the mouse around, it can actually help with your aiming, because if you move to the right and then when the crosshair lines up with whoever you're shooting at, then take the shot, you're probably gonna get a hit instead of trying to point. It works for enemies who aren't in the air, which is usually the type of enemy, unless you're fighting some really, really flighty soldier like that guy. I think he would. Okay. So, like this guy, he's just jumping all over the place. I'm gonna take a med pack. Also, it's much better to fight people with lower HP or just low HP, like 125ers, which would be NGs, snipers, scouts, and spies. But if you have to go after, you can go after some of the more medium, but when you're going after someone like a soldier or a heavy, if you're using the Force of Nature, you're probably not going to be able to take them down in that in those 2 shots you get with it. So what you should do is sneak up behind him, empty both bullets into him really fast, and then dash away to somewhere where he'll pretty much never find you. Like, if you see a heavy just shooting in, sneak up behind him. Or with soldiers, but soldiers are way more dangerous if they have good aim, because they can pretty much kill you instantly because you have such low HP. Now, I'm gonna show you something to do with heavy if I can find one. You wanna sneak up behind him and take both shots. And if I can find a heavy to try this out on, I'll show you guys what I mean. I think I hear some minigun fire in here. Our team. Well, that's what I mean. Sneak up behind the person you're shooting at and take a shot, because they don't know you're there, so they can't dodge. And the Scout, it really, really helps to have good aim. And you're the final sniper I need, I do believe. So, also, one thing, you want to be able to run away from people. That usually helps, because when running away from people, you can have, there's a heavy, but he didn't have his minigun out. The best place for a Scout to be is out in the open. Like, this is probably one of my favorite Scout maps ever, because there's a very little cover for other enemies to hide behind. But, if you do happen... Oh, oops.